Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Set. Go. Welcome back to another episode of Two Parents and a Podcast Engaged Edition.
Here we are.
Yay!
How are we feeling?
I feel great. I feel excited, happy. How do you feel?
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Very, very happy.
What a word.
And excited for the episode.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Are we going to talk about it a bit?
I think so.
But should we talk about how we're also going to do a Q&A on Monday? Should we talk about that now?
Sure.
Okay, so we're going to talk about questions that we would just, they're not questions, but like we're just going to talk about the engagement. And then you guys can ask us other questions and we'll cover those on Monday.
Alrighty. So how do you want to kick things off?
Okay, so I made a video about the book you made me, and I meant to bring the book.
Okay.
I'm so sad I forgot the book. You guys, Harrison, okay, let's just start from the top here. We're engaged, and now I'm going to describe how we got engaged. People were like, did you know? And I'm like, I had blue nails. Not only did I have blue nails, I had blue grown out nails. That's how you know. And today I went and got them painted red for Bub's birthday, but also like a fresh manicure in general just makes things a lot better. But that's how you know if a girl knows it's coming, I think. Sometimes their nails are painted like, what's it called? Bubble gum?
Bubble bath.
Bubble bath. See, like P right now, she's got like French tips. That's giving like, I could be getting engaged. Grown out bright blue nails is giving like, it's not on my radar.
I thought your nails looked great.
That's so boy of you. What a guy thing to think my nails.
I didn't even think about that, but it's so true.
I put the ring on and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, love Harrison. I love the ring. I have to give you just like a complete round of applause. This thing is absolutely beautiful that I did notice my nails, but it covered it up as much as it possibly could.
Well, I love you.
I love you too. That's really nice. Okay, so what happened was we read Bubs a book every night. And on this particular day, Harrison was like, I'll pick the book. And I was like, okay, because sometimes like I pick the book, sometimes we let Bubs pick the book, but you don't typically pick the book. Mm-hmm. And usually it's her and I doing story time, but the past 3-4 weeks, you've started coming in for story time.
Exactly.
And he'll sit against her dresser and it's really cute. And you were planting the seed.
Little family affair.
He started saying, I want to come to story time. And I was like, okay. So the three of us would sit in her nursery and we would read a book together and it was really sweet. And it grew to be one of my favorite moments. And so then last week he said, okay, I'm going to pick today's book. And I'm like, okay. So he picks the book and he brings it over to me and I'm like, wow. It's called When Harry Met Alex. And the obvious question there is like, did you know he was going to propose? I thought he probably made this book, but then we got a couple custom books from people. Like we probably got honestly 4 or 5 custom books. So I thought, did somebody else make this? But when Harry met Alex, and so then I thought, did he make this? But I didn't think you were going to propose. So I start to read it and it's all of these we have like very specific monumental photos of the two of us that I mean, there's the first photo we ever took together, which was in Vegas, which is the cover of the book. And then it's our next photo is us in New York. And then our next photo, I can't remember the order of the photos.
Then Balloon Museum.
Balloon Museum, our first date.
Yeah. So first photo was the first time.
First photo I ever posted of us.
Yeah. And then the second one was when we were out for dinner. And that was the first one I ever posted of us.
Yeah.
And then
and your caption was +1.
Yeah.
And then your caption whenever we announced Tate, I think was +2.
I think it was a play on that.
Yeah, something like that. And then I remember your captions and Morgan Stewart's captions. Other than that, I don't know anybody else's captions. Okay, so anyways, I'm going through the book and I'm like, somebody either really took the time to make this or maybe he took the time to make this and it's really nice. So we keep going through it and it's like our story just... It talks about like a Vancouver boy and an Oklahoma girl meet and they fall in love in New York and then they move to Austin and on September 17th, they have their baby girl Tate and their world changes. And it is just like the sweetest book. Mm-hmm. So then I'm flipping through and I'm like, I think he's proposing at the end of this. But then I looked over at your pocket and I was like, but I don't. And then I saw you fidget with your pocket. So then I knew. On about the second to last page, I thought, does that boy have a ring in his pocket. And then I thought this would be the perfect place. And I flipped to the last page and it says, "Will you marry me?" ? Just the beginning. Harrison, it's an 11 out of 10. The book was so cute. Turns out he had 3 books made because he didn't understand. They're all the same book, but he didn't understand the scale or like hardback versus paperback versus what size they were. And the one you picked is like the beautiful size, and it's hard. It's a hardcover, which I love a hardcover book.
Yeah.
And it was perfect.
Thank you.
It was. I don't know what my dream engagement was, but this far surpassed it. And the best part was she was there, had no idea what was going on. She was over in the corner playing with her Nanette.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, because that's the most important thing, is that you liked it. And I think I feel like our love story is so special that I wanted a proposal that reflected that. And I thought a book that told that love story was just so appropriate, and making it a kid's book and incorporating Bubs, that to me is just what felt right. And I'm glad you liked it. 'Cause that's all that matters.
Incorporating Bubs was really good because she's obviously it's the 3 of us, and it's always the 3 of us, but it was the perfect way to incorporate her because we read her a story. But if you would have done I don't know, sometimes people walk into a room and there's rose petals everywhere. She wouldn't have understood, and she would have been eating the rose petals. But this was something that so naturally incorporated the bubberator, and it was so sweet. And then what else I love about it, I don't know that you thought of, but we really built that nursery. Right when we moved into the house, we had the walls painted, everything in there is we really did it. I painted the painting above her thing. And so that room is my favorite and it's the most special in the house. And then to do it in there, before her first birthday, it was a really, really, really sweet moment. And then you popped on your knee. I have no idea what you said. Something along the lines, because I kind of blacked out. Something along the lines of I love you and I want to spend your life with you, but I can't really remember. But we have it on video.
We do have it on video.
Because he nonchalantly popped his phone up on her, the peanut changer, which we don't even like, but turns out we love the peanut changer now. Just slid your phone up there. And the reason it wasn't a giveaway that you were filming was what is this? Horizontal.
Yes.
You were doing a horizontal filming. And do you want to know what? I am so glad you filmed it, because that is the definition of something I want on film.
Well, yeah, I'm glad we got it on film. I'm glad we have the book to keep forever.
We don't let Bubs play with the book, because sometimes Bubs tears books. She tears the pages. So.
And then back to the nursery. Yes, her room. One, it was the house has been such a special place to us, and it's where we've been building our family.
Yeah. And
it felt like that was really. That was the ideal place to do it. And then within the house, her room. So I'm glad that all landed with you.
So one thing that my friends have been asking me, actually every single one of my friends has asked me, was did he give it away? Did he seem nervous? You did not seem nervous. I had no idea. It was truly another day. And then even when we went in there for story time, you're like, I'll just pick the book. And I was like, okay, hand it to me. And then even when I was reading it and I was going through it in my head, oh my gosh, you're probably proposing with this book. You were just leaning against the thing being next page. You did not give off nerves whatsoever. So my question to you that I haven't asked you yet was, were you nervous?
I feel the honest answer was no.
You didn't seem nervous, and you didn't give it away.
It just the time felt so right.
And natural. It was our natural environment.
It all felt so right. So no, I wasn't nervous. It was funny though. I did the book was in there for a while.
How did you know I wouldn't find it?
Because I put it at the back, and that was just part of the game that I wanted to play.
Living on the edge, flying close to the sun.
Yeah. A couple of people knew the book was in there.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to make the book?
It took a really long time. I don't want to say the hours, but
a work day?
It took a really long time, because to get the images right and to get the text right and then to have all the sizing and ratios line up, but it was so fun doing it.
It is so special to have that now, like forever. And
You're
I'm going to
giving
read
me
it.
so many flowers.
I'm going
Thank
to
you
read it
so
to all
much.
of our kids.
But you deserve so much more than that.
That's really sweet. Thank you. As a parent, I don't need to tell you how busy you are because you already know. But our next partner makes making food and serving healthy meals to your kids so much easier and more enjoyable, especially for the kids, you guys. This podcast is sponsored by Nurture Life. It's 2025, and the question is, are you still feeding your kids like it's 2005? Nurture Life is a meal delivery service that makes nutritious meals and snacks for your kids that they actually want to eat while giving the parents the support that they need. We are obsessed with the turkey meatballs in our house because Tate, she loves meat, and we love healthy food for her that is so easy to make. And the best part is they don't come frozen. Like, this is not a frozen meal kit, so it's truly healthy. So how does Nurture Life work? It's simple. Choose from over 50 varieties of nutritious, balanced meals from their menu. They have finger foods for babies and toddlers, all the way up to kids' meals for older kids. And then Nurture Life does the cooking for you. The fresh meals are delivered straight to your door in refrigerated packaging. So head to nurturelife.com/2parents and use code 2parents for 55% off your first order plus free shipping. That's right, you guys, 55% off plus free shipping. Once again, that's nurturelife.com/2parents, and make sure to use our promo code 2parents. Even if you aren't a parent with young kids, you might have parent friends who struggle with mealtime. Make sure to share our code so our show gets the credit. Remember, put your little ones first with healthy meals from Nurture Life. Okay, the ring. Who helped you with the ring? Your sister? It's beautiful, Harrison. You did a great job.
You gave me good guidance.
So one of his friends recently proposed. I think this was really helpful for you. When did he propose? Oh, a year ago? Or, I mean, a month ago? 2 months ago?
Yeah, within the past 2 months.
And I was like, I love that ring. And what was really cool about it is it's not my friend. It's Harrison. It's one of your best friends, now fiancé. And so it was just a guy that you could text. And if it would have been one of my friends, it would have been a lot harder for you to be like, well, what does the ring look like? So, but I had shown you, like, because you had been asking me, what's your general style of ring you like? And I had shown you, but it wasn't a lot of, because girls want to know this stuff. I didn't give him like one photo and then he went and like replicated it by any means. When he opened the box, I was just as curious as you all were. Like, I was like, what's it going to be? And it's a radiant is what it's called. And I like radiants and I like emeralds. And the radiant, my friends were over last night, and I think it was Jade who was like, it dances, it sparkles. And I love that. Like, I love I love the way it's a spunky ring.
So a couple comments on this.
Okay.
First is, I just like the radiant way more than the emerald.
I love that.
Actually, what I'd like to say before that is I collected a good amount of inspiration from passive comments, from like things that you've either pointed out or whatever along the way. So I felt like I had a good guidebook, but I also had some flexibility. And it felt like you didn't have a preference between emerald and radiant, and I liked radiant more than emerald.
I liked them both equally, and I did want you to pick. I wanted you to have some like,
and then
I wanted it to be you.
The other thing is like where I'm like, because most of my friends are engaged or married, like, you know, you had the couple calls to make and get the guidance on how to do it.
Oh, you called
and
them?
navigate the process. Yeah, versus like one of my friends who was helpful throughout. He was one of the first people that got engaged, and so he like had to go through a lot of the process blind.
Aw, what's it like when a guy calls a guy to talk about wedding rings? Hey man, I need some help. Just dudes discussing diamonds.
I don't know. I have a couple friends that we have that type of relationship, and yeah.
Oh, that's really sweet. Okay, so ring, this is a funny story. So like 3 or 4 weeks ago, we had a FedEx debacle because we were in Vancouver and we were gone for like an extended amount of time. And we get back and Harrison becomes obsessed with talking, like making contact with the FedEx guy. So he writes on the door, call me, and he writes down his phone number and he just sticks it on the door. And then the guy we miss him again. And then the next day, Harrison he keeps the first one up there that says, call me with his phone number. And he just attaches another piece of paper below it that says, call me. And it says his phone number again. And it's just like a duplicatory piece of paper. And then I'm getting my hair done, and Harrison texts me, and he's like, I need you to stalk the Ring camera and let me know when the FedEx guy comes. And I was thinking, this would be a moment that could tip me off that there was a special delivery coming. But you're the last person that I thought would like have a ring delivered. Turns out he got the diamond in New York, and it was being delivered. So he really needed to get this package. But I thought that because you're so like obsessed with keeping your personal belongings like near you, I didn't ever think you would have the diamond mailed. So that didn't tip me off at all. Looking back on it now, when you told me that that's what you were waiting on, it makes total sense.
Who knows if that's what I was actually even waiting on.
You were waiting on that.
Who knows?
Oh, okay. So now you're going to be coy about it.
Yes.
Okay. Other things to talk about are, let's see.
Plans, what happened after the engagement?
After the engagement, we FaceTime family. Our families are so excited, but I do tell them all because they're asking me about timelines, right? And I'm like, I have no idea.
Oh, in terms of wedding.
Yeah, wedding celebration, XYZ. But you know what? We'll talk about this on Monday's episode. We'll save it.
Are we going to save the wedding stuff?
Yeah, let's save our wedding thoughts. So because I need some more time to gather them.
Okay.
But I will give you a full breakdown of what I am thinking IRL. Family super excited. Then we go to Lake Austin Spa.
Before that?
What's before that?
Where'd we go?
Sammy's.
Yeah.
Sammy's Italian restaurant where we went. Okay, we've been to Sammy's now twice, where we went the night before I was induced and sat and ate all the pasta. And then this night that we got engaged, Harrison and I, we went to Sammy's, and it was absolutely lovely. I love that place. It's our special place now. I never want to go on a random Tuesday. I only want to go for special occasions.
Yeah, I love like one of the special things about like really building roots in Austin is like finding those places. And like so in Vancouver, it was always Giardino, and now here, like it being Sammy's and starting that tradition, I really like. So I'm glad that we went there after, and that's really what you wanted to do.
Oh my gosh,
I was just going to say something.
Well, when you asked where else you went, I thought you went to some stores.
Oh, we did. Okay, this is great.
But that was after the fact.
It was.
That was after the fact. That was after we went to Lake Austin Spa.
No, it wasn't. It was right after you proposed.
Oh.
I know what Jules is getting at. Okay, so we get engaged, and then we went because we had like 30 minutes, and we were just like excited, and so we go to some stores up and down like South Congress that were still open. We probably went in 4, 5, 6 stores. And the next day I'm scrolling TikTok and I get this video of a girl. She's like an influencer in Austin, came in today with a rock on her hand. She hasn't told the world she's engaged yet. I hold the power. And I'm like, there's no way that's me. And then I'm like, no, I went into so many stores today. I just was bebopping around because I just had like something fun to do. And then I start looking at her stuff, and I wonder if she works at because she did a video one day of like her outfit of the day, and then she was doing her jewelry, and like 2 or 3 pieces were from.
Let's not say where she works.
Oh, probably not. She does keep it clean.
Okay. Yeah. Bleep it.
Perfect.
Yeah, I thought because I don't want to.
We can't figure out where she works.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know for sure where she works, but I was just trying to guess because then I was like, is it me or is like somebody else engaged? But like the timing of it just happened to work out perfectly. But where I loved this girl was she didn't say my name. She didn't say whoever's name it was, which sometimes when you make content, the risk of it can be because I wanted to wear my engagement ring out and about. You know, like I just wanted to like enjoy this really special moment. But I didn't want to tell the internet yet because I'm like, we can tell them when we want to. And so we did. We just like enjoyed it as a family for a bit. And I was like, this girl did me such a solid because she could have gone on there and said it was me. You know, like anybody can do that. And she didn't. And so I commented, I said, my girl's girl.
Yeah. And thank you to her because, we wanted to enjoy the moment to ourselves and in real life and with our friends and family before.
We wanted our 3-4 days of just like magic.
Yeah, and so I do actually appreciate that because I really liked. I found that I really enjoyed those couple days.
I thought it was fun that she made the video though.
I thought the video was hilarious.
And
yes.
I'm sure she was like, wait, okay, so they're obviously engaged, but okay, they haven't posted it, and I just think that's really funny.
Yeah.
Lately, we've been reaching for the same thing for lunch and dinner, you guys, and it's Goodles. Goodles tastes just like the mac and cheese we know and loved, except it's packed with protein and nutrients. Truly, it's the best of both worlds. And the newly launched single-serve cups are perfect for busy schedules, because as parents, we are all over the place. Our schedule, we're working, we're home, we're doing the nanny share, we're going to the parents. There's no time to cook. And so Goodles is the best, because these single-serve cups, you just add water, you pop them in the microwave, boom, you've got a nutritious, delicious meal. And they have a vegan one, so if you're like me and you can't have cheese, don't you even worry. The boxed mac and cheese comes vegan. Every serving of Goodles mac and cheese has 14 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, with probiotics and 21 vitamins and minerals from real plant sources. They have a variety of flavors. It's low glycemic index food, which means it provides steady energy instead of a carb crash. Truly, they fuel. If I have these for lunch, I do not crash afterwards. They truly fuel me. So do what we did and get yourself some Goodles. We know that you'll love them too. Pick up Goodles on your next shopping trip. It's available nationwide at Target and Walmart, plus many other grocery stores and retailers. And don't forget the new single-serve cups. So then we go to Lake Austin Spa, which is a place we've been wanting to go. And just like the best place I've ever been. I don't know. I feel like I keep saying everything's the best in this episode, but my expectations for a spa 30 minutes away from us, you guys know I love Canyon Ranch. And if you don't know I love Canyon Ranch, I'm obsessed with Canyon Ranch in Tucson, where you go and it's like a health and wellness retreat, but also I cannot get over this concept of your food being included. And then you don't have to sign a tab. So you go, you sit down, and you order, let's say, the blueberry pancakes. They come, you eat them, you just get up and leave. And that's how the Lake Austin Spa is.
It was relaxing. It was romantic.
It was romantic. It was relaxing.
And it was beautiful. That setting was amazing.
It's set on the lake. They only have like 40 to 50 guests. The food is truly the best part is the food. And yeah, it's just so tranquil. Like, it's so hard to believe it's only a 30-minute drive away from here. It feels like 5 hours. Yeah,
you feel like you're just completely off the grid.
We went there Thursday morning, came back Friday around 4. Really felt like, we were there one night, but I felt like we were there 3 days. I got a facial. You got a massage. Mm-hmm. We ate all the meals that are all included.
And just hung. Just relaxed.
We took a salsa class. Because they have these cooking classes. You went on a boat ride.
Yeah.
Wait, salsa dance or salsa?
Salsa.
I wish we didn't clarify that and had the listener think we did salsa dance classes.
I thought you did salsa dance.
Would you ever do a dance class, like a salsa dance class?
My mother and I have done a dance class in New York.
Oh, wow.
It was so fun. It was so much fun. I think she enjoyed it more than me, but I really did enjoy it.
Are you a good dancer?
No. Are you?
I love how it's like, I'm glad we're engaged and we don't know if each other are good dancers.
You being a good dancer is not a deal breaker for me.
I've got a vibe. So let me just, I can feel the music. I'll say that. I can feel the music.
It's funny because
I feel a beat.
You make us have dance parties all the time. He will put on music and he'll make me stand up, and me and him and Bubs will dance.
Can I just play my favorite song really, really fast?
Well, I think YouTube will flag it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, really?
You can just
even if I do it for under 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Is it Alex Warren?
No. It's Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, 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 ¿cómo está? Yo muy bien. It's Tate's song. Maria plays it every morning. And when she gets sad, I sing it to her, and then she gets better. Our Bubberator is 1 year old. When this comes out, truly unbelievable. I have quite the craving for chips and salsa now. I tell you what. I think that's going to be
good activity to do after recording
in our near future. Okay, what else on the engagement? Or is that, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, let's leave it there. Well, okay, we'll talk about the word fiancé, and then we'll leave it there because you guys can ask your questions, and then we'll talk about it on Monday. We'll do a little engagement Q&A. But yeah, the word fiancé. So we ran into our neighbor this morning. She's not on Instagram, but her daughters are. And I love this woman so much. She's like, congratulations, fiancés. And we were like, we don't like the word fiancé so much. But she and my friend Emma said the same thing, which is like, you don't get to be fiancés for very long in life. But I tell you what, I have just skipped right to husband. I emailed the other day. I said, my husband will answer.
Yeah, I don't want to wait till we're married. I do love the perspective that Emma gave on, like, you know, really appreciating the
The time.
But we're also, we're not doing things in the traditional order here.
No, so what we're saying is the word fiancé, I don't know why. It's not that I don't like the word fiancé, because I do think if you're engaged, it is sweet to have this period of calling each other fiancé, right? But we just decided skip right to, we just now say husband and wife. Am I going to get you a gold ring, a black ring, or a silver ring? Oh, interesting.
I think Alex cost us the rubber rings.
Okay, what are those called? I
don't know. I kind of think they're off Amazon. I'm all for it.
But no, a guy made them. They were $25. I remember. I used to go to the gym and they became the most popular thing ever. That was a genius idea, by the way.
Yeah.
They have a name.
I just
safe rings.
Am I allowed to do a rubber ring like that?
Totally, but
that's that's not like your main ring though.
So I have a ring for nice occasions.
Yeah.
And then a day-to-dayer.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok where someone asked if their wedding band could be an aura ring.
Ooh, pass. Hard pass.
Yeah, I don't think that's allowed.
Hard pass.
Me too. It's awful.
I'm sure the rubber ring will probably get roasted, but I don't know.
For the gym.
Yeah, I
for
think do your
everyday
thing.
use.
Yeah. But in your jewelry box that you don't really have, but if you had one, you would have your real ring. Like when you go to a wedding, right? Or we have a black tie event, then you put on your proper ring, which I'll probably have. I'm just gonna give it away
gold,
here.
Because
gold.
you have gold.
And it's gonna be engraved.
I think it needs to. I think it should match.
Tate, Alex, Harrison.
And then anytime we have a new kid, do we get it engraved too?
It's so tough.
I would love that. All the initials.
Okay, maybe we'll just do initials. I've never understood. I mean, it's just truly got to be an artwork to engrave the inside of a ring. I mean, have you ever thought about that?
I have not.
How do they get in there and etch it so perfectly?
No, I haven't thought about that.
It's crazy work. Okay, let's move on to things we DM'd each other. This is just going to be the hardest 180 of our lives.
Things we DM'd. Coming up. Okay. Transition.
It's just such an abrupt transition. Engagement to... Funny. Okay. This has to do with husband and wife.
Okay. Very nice.
So a bit applicable, perhaps. All right. Scientists have found that women experience the highest levels of stress when their husbands are laying on the couch doing nothing. Initial thoughts?
I would love you to react to this first.
Makes total sense to me. Makes complete and total sense to me. I did not know it, but then I think about it, and I do agree.
I think Alex sent this one, and I was doing the research. I don't think this particular scientist says is backed by science, but there was some studies that were close to it. I think this was more of a meme.
Okay, so this is a bit satirical for Instagram, but there is research supporting the broader idea, which is this. Unequal division of housework, lack of help, or mismatches in expectations around chores are strongly linked to stress, marital dissatisfaction, and worse health outcomes. I do see that. I think if the bulk of the housework falls on one person and they feel the stress, they can resent the other person, and it's a recipe for disaster.
I get it. I really get it. The time to sit and on your couch and veg out, when you have a family and you have kids, that time has sailed. And thankful for college where, and the single days where I had a lot of time to do that. But I get it. I get why a woman would find that stressful and unattractive. And it's time to it's time to step it up.
You know what I was thinking about are gone are the days where you get to rot. You know how you have a rot day, like Sunday? You just lay in bed and they call it rot all day. Are you familiar with the term?
Yeah, well yes.
When you have a kid, you can't rot.
You very, very small rotting moments.
None. I mean, they are wide-eyed at 6:30 a.m. every day ready to play.
Yeah. I'm thinking of the video that you tried to rot with Tate. It was unsuccessful.
That was when she first got mobile.
Yeah.
Yes. I was trying to do a rotting day with Bubba in bed, and she wanted to crawl all over. Fall is planting season. Did you know that many plants and trees actually do better when planted this time of year? But you have to know where to start, and that's why I love fastgrowingtrees.com. It doesn't matter if you live in the sunny south or if it's getting chilly where you are. Their plant experts can help you find the perfect fit for your space. You guys, here's the thing. You go online, you pick out your trees, and they're delivered to your door. It's too good to be true, except it's not. It actually exists. So whether you have a big yard, a small yard, or no yard, they've got over 6,000 plants to fit any space, from indoor plants to fruit trees to full-size privacy trees and so much more. You can feel confident that these plants and trees will thrive in your yard because they are grown to last by American farmers on American soil. You don't have to drive around to nurseries and big garden centers to choose these plants. You guys, you can order them on fastgrowingtrees.com and they come straight to your door. So this fall, they have the best deals for you in your yard. Up to half off on select plants and other deals. And listeners of our show get 15% off their first purchase when using code 2parents at checkout. That's 15% off at fastgrowingtrees.com using code 2parents at checkout. Now's the perfect time to plant. Use 2parents today to save. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply. Check out the link below or in the show notes to support the show.
When I'm not productive and I'm sitting on the couch, I don't feel good about myself. And so I get why that would drive stress to your partner. Like, especially with the family mindset, the time for that to me has sailed. And it's time to act and to do and to take care.
Yeah.
Does that land?
It does land. And I just think the older you get and having a family involved, like, there's more to take care of than just yourself.
Totally.
And so it is a bit of a different mentality. Like, I'm just going to lay here all day. It's like you don't really get to. There is a time and a place, though. Like, I do love when you say on Saturday, I'm watching football all day. But you're not really laying around watching it. You're going out and doing it and bopping around. And it's a social activity as opposed to a lazy activity. So I like when you're filling your social cup.
Yeah, and it's you are defined by the hours.
There was a study at USC that tracked 30 full-time working couples with at least one child, measuring their daily activities and cortisol over several days. Okay, the key finding: wives' stress recovery, as measured by the drop in cortisol after work, was better when husbands did more housework. Conversely, when husbands had more leisure and wives had less, wives had worse stress profiles. So that makes complete sense. When the husbands are helping more, then their cortisol doesn't spike as high. For sure.
But where it does get tricky is like the importance of recharging. Like, you can't be on all the time. And so
I don't think we're saying go.
Yeah. But it's just, it's the veg out.
Yeah, I don't think, okay, so I think the extremist side of this is never veg.
Yeah.
You need to relax. Like, when Tay goes to bed at 7:30, like, we need to have our nights where we get in bed and just watch shows.
Oh, yeah.
That's very different to me than, like, a full-blown lazy weekend where, like, things aren't getting done. Because do you know what I found with these lazy weekends sometimes? Those are harder on me. They're no longer that relaxing.
Up and out of the house.
But relaxing to me is, because then the dishes are piling up and, like, things just, they all get, what's the word? Piled up, left behind. I don't know. Things go awry. Does that make sense? They build up. Okay. The second things we DM'd. Okay, I love this one, actually. Okay, so a parenting pro tip. This is kind of like things we learned. Make a habit to let your kids enter your phone number at a store, like when you're entering your phone number at Target Circle Rewards, so they'll always remember it. What a good idea.
Great idea. Definitely want to subscribe to that.
Because having these contacts in your phone, we don't remember numbers, and having numbers are good for emergencies. So, like, I used to remember my mom's number, my best friend's number, because on a home phone, you have to type it in. But now I just scroll contact. I have a confession to make, actually, on the FedEx thing. Yes. You know how you wrote the FedEx number on the door? Yeah. The very first time I walked up to it, I thought FedEx wanted for us to call him. So I typed in your phone number and it said Harrison, and I thought, oh my God.
I was going to ask if you knew his phone number.
No. 646?
Yeah.
3?
No. Don't worry. I don't know yours.
Do you know my area code?
405.
What do you think the next number is?
397.
Nope. Is that yours?
No, I'm.
Oh, no. Okay. Bleep that.
No, why?
Because then people can get close.
I mean, I think we can. If people want to try and figure out I'm just trying to think of.
No, we're just going to bleep it.
Okay.
Better safe than sorry. Okay.
Another one that I was told about that I think is great on the topic of story time, and obviously this is when she gets a little older, but when you read your kid a book before bed, you ask them to recite a story from the day.
Oh,
yeah,
that's really cute. So you tell them a story, then it's a story time recall, then they tell you one.
Oh yeah, or they tell you one first. Exactly.
I found another good one.
Oh, Jules,
Yeah.
in the clouds.
Having your kids calculate the tip at the
Love
restaurant.
that.
Yeah.
So they learn math. They learn conscientiousness, like maybe 25%.
Oh, okay, I like it.
I
mean, the kid will be better at it than me, so.
But
I hate tip calculation.
Oh, my dad always had me do this. So one thing I always know is 20%. I always say changing a kid under one is like changing a cat. It takes so much time, but luckily we have found a way to save you time. Say goodbye to the buttons, goodbye to the zippers, and hello to Magnetic Me. You guys, Magnetic Me has saved me so much time because the magnets are so quick and it's made changing time easier, and you have more time to spend doing the things you love. I seriously love Magnetic Me's clothing because they have the easy to use magnetic closures, and changing time has never been so quick. Plus, the patterns are so cute and the fabric is so soft. And don't forget, they make pajamas for moms too. If you are breastfeeding, I cannot recommend their adult pajamas enough, you guys. There's no zippers, no buttons, and even with the fussiest baby, I can get them dressed in no time with Magnetic Me. So if you haven't ordered Magnetic Me yet, now's the time. I know you'll love it too. If you're a parent or shopping for one, go to magneticme.com, and new customers will get 15% off. Don't wait, that's magneticme.com, plus they make a great gift.
Okay, I have a great question.
What?
A great question. Should tip be done pre-tax or after tax?
I think I have no idea. Whatever. How do they hand you the restaurant bill?
I think it's supposed to be done pre-tax. Like, I don't know.
So I think
just take the number and double.
Yes, but
Yeah.
No. But let's say you get a bill and the bill's $100 before tax, and then with tax, let's say it's $110. Are you calculating the 20% on $110? Or are you calculating the 20% on the $100? Because I think you're supposed to do it on the $100, but I feel like I've defaulted to the 110 because like I don't want to be perceived as ever under tipping.
I have no idea. I need to defer to a friend here.
Well, what do you do?
I just tip on the number that the final number.
The bottom
that
number.
They
Okay,
give me.
so you do after tax.
But like,
Yeah.
I think in theory, you're supposed to do it on the.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all tipping 22%, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Sorry.
Well, I was just to say I have no idea, but I did know this. Okay, so if your total's $100
Yeah.
and you tip $50, let's say,
Yeah.
so your total's $150, but you accidentally write down $140. Do you know what happens?
I have no idea what happens.
I asked my friend one time who was a waitress, and she said it's your total number that matters. So if you put your tips 50, but when you total it up, you put your tip down to 40, it doesn't matter. It's what you actually,
Interesting.
which I always thought that's the
Interesting.
number to get right.
My biggest gripe with tipping culture is the lack of variance in tipping. Like I think that too often we like the base rate of tipping, I feel like is down the middle at 20%. And I feel like we should be able to flex much higher and flex much lower. Like I don't think
But you can.
But it's not. It's just not done. It's just not done.
Oh, you wish we normalized it more. Like
Yeah.
instead of just around the holidays tipping more, you just kind of did it whenever.
Like if someone goes above and beyond, then they may get a 40 to 50% tip.
You're great at that.
Versus someone, really just like is MIA. You really go under the 20.
I think
But
you're really good at it.
no, I never like. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I went under 20.
Well, I remember that the other day we were sitting at the bar at Upper Crust Pizza, and the guy he had just graduated school, and he was bartending because he was trying to buy an engagement ring. And I remember somebody set down some cash for him. Did it pull a heartstring for you? Did it hit home?
It did, because I had the ring at that moment.
On you?
I actually may have.
Harris has been carrying it around in his pocket.
But let's not give I don't want to say like what.
We won't say how much you gave him, but I thought
Okay.
it was really nice. And then I was like, okay. But that didn't tip me off at all, except for now, this very moment that I'm thinking about it. I thought, wow, he must have been like shared experiences. You thought, man, me too. Okay. Oh, one more.
That was an aside to move on, by the way.
No, I know.
Okay.
But the one more thing that I also saw, grocery store scavenger hunt. Give kids mini missions, i.e. find something green that is less than $2 at the store so they can practice observation and independence. I love this. Except a big fear of mine is the Whole Foods here in Austin has no service. Well, our kids wouldn't have a phone anyways. I just don't want to lose a child.
I think that losing a child in a grocery store feels very, very easy.
I agree.
Yeah, but didn't you guys get lost in a grocery store
Totally.
at one point?
And there's all the mini shopping
the Whole
carts.
Foods, the challenge here, we shop at 3 places on the regular. H-E-B, love it,
Best.
massive.
Yeah.
That H-E-B that we go to is so big. Whole Foods that we shop at, amazing Whole Foods, also a massive store.
No
It's the
reception.
headquarters.
The only one that I think we could let them do this at is that local grocery store. I think it's called Fresh Grocer. Mm-hmm. Because that one only has like 8 rows. And
Maybe we
rows.
say you lose the game if you get out of my eyesight.
Well, I think you do want to encourage exploration. The problem is like at the other 2, like, I mean, I lose you in those.
No, same.
They're such. I haven't been. Yeah,
Losing you in Whole Foods with no service is unbelievable. Because you can't call each other. It's truly terrible. It's
Well,
so
I'm on the
hard.
Wi-Fi.
Whole Foods?
Yeah, they got a great Wi-Fi.
Can you give me the password next
It's
time
open.
we're there?
It's open.
Well,
That
it
Whole
should
Foods
be.
is dialed.
It's dialed. It's the headquarters.
It's a
The
really
guy
good
that started Whole Foods lives 5 blocks from us. That should be the #1 Whole Foods. They're literal HQs attached.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but our studio is technically in the Whole Foods building.
You're allowed to say that. Why not?
Oh,
Yeah, they're our landlords.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. All right, Bicker of the week. We're going to toothbrushes.
I would like to find a different picker.
Okay, actually, I just saw one that someone wrote in, and I think maybe I know your answers, but this was from Rebecca on YouTube. She says, idea for Bicker of the week. Do you wash clothes before you wear them after you buy them or not? I'm sure everyone has different opinions on this.
We do.
I'm sure you do.
This is
We do.
absurd.
This is a good one.
This is absurd.
I think clothes have to be washed when they're purchased before you wear them. Have to be. I think about pants.
Ridiculous.
If somebody tried on these pants, I have to wash them.
Ridiculous. It loses the crispness.
Oh my God.
It is a crazy, like, your first wear of a shirt, your first wear of pants, there's nothing better. There's nothing better. Like when I put on a fresh white tee.
What if 5 other people have ordered that fresh white tee, tried it on, sweating it, and then thought, I'm going to return it? And then you're wearing it.
Well, I don't think that happens. And 2, you can see the crispness.
You can't see the sweat.
Who's just like going around like sweating in clothes?
People.
Like the air conditioning in Austin is like, this is a great air conditioned city.
No, if you walk around outside, like you never know. What if somebody was like, wore it, sweat?
No, I am so team, you buy it new and you wear it new.
I am so team. You buy it and you wash it and then you wear it.
Jeans as well.
Anything that's going to,
So
a pant,
you're just going to fade your coloring.
no question. Leggings, wash immediately. A bathing suit has to be washed. Bras,
I don't wash anything before I wear it.
what?
Yeah.
No one washes anything.
I feel like people have different germ like it just Harrison and I have the same germ tolerance. I know that.
Ooh,
Just
Jules. Look
from
at best
talking.
friends.
BFS.
No.
I'm shocked.
Like, I understand washing baby clothes before they wear them because...
But you didn't at first until I told you, and then you're like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I can buy into that because, like, we just take the extra precaution with kids. But for us, and, like, the crispness
Hold on.
of her pajamas doesn't matter.
Let me ask you this. If you guys buy a set of sheets, do you wash them before you put them on your bed?
I would wash the sheets before
Yes.
putting them on the bed.
Yes.
The sheets I can definitely buy into.
I know 100% you didn't.
I said, I mean, you got to listen to my words carefully. I said I can buy into it. Like, I didn't fight that. You said you wanted to do it, and I was like, all right. I wouldn't necessarily do it. I love the crisp feeling of sheets coming.
With washes. Yeah, I think you gotta wash. Like, you have to wash sheets.
So, would Harrison wear outside clothes on the bed?
Jules, would Harrison
But would you?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I could. These aren't even Bickers because I could pick.
Harrison will fly on an airplane.
This isn't bully of the week.
A lot of people will wear outside clothes on the bed.
I wear outside. I don't have. I have a high germ tolerance.
I don't for my bed.
Okay. The next thing, and this isn't for this week's Bicker, but I think for next week's Bicker, is showering in the morning versus showering at night.
Okay, I have one more.
Okay.
Do you put deodorant on after you shower at night?
Of course.
Yes.
I've never done that in
What's
my
happening?
life.
That's a wild
We can
move.
cut this.
No.
So you shower at night and then you put deodorant on and then go to bed?
It doesn't matter if I shower at 2 a.m. I'm putting deodorant on.
Yeah. What if you
This is
sweat
online
at night?
right now. I've never put deodorant on.
Because then you could wake up smelling bad.
Yeah, I don't think I do. Hopefully not.
What?
I put deodorant on when I wake up in the morning.
I love deodorant.
I love deodorant too, but it's an automatic shower deodorant.
I have a new thing. Okay. And I've been wanting to do it and I finally did it. And I may actually make it. Women's deodorant is better than male's deodorant.
No, men's deodorant is better than women's deodorant.
Not a chance.
Oh, I think women's is better.
I think women's is so much better.
Men's is like so spearminty. Women's is a bit more light, bright, and hibiscusy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little more dainty.
I'm team women's deodorant.
Okay.
As am I. I'm team women's deodorant as well.
All right. What else are we chatting about today?
That's it. This was just a happy engagement episode.
Okay, here's a question.
Okay.
What if I engaged on the pod?
Proposed on the
What
pod.
if I proposed on the pod?
I do think it's the one scenario where I perhaps would have had to have said, it's not a no, it's just try again.
Okay. Were there any other try agains that would have happened?
Yes, large crowds, like a sporting event. If you put me on like a Jumbotron,
Okay.
I would be like, oh my gosh.
Okay.
And actually, in that instance, I would say yes for optics, and then afterwards just be hysterically crying because I'd just be like, you don't know me.
Yeah.
Like, I'd just be like, I don't know what to do because, of course, I'll marry you, but like, I just feel like you don't know me.
Yeah.
A restaurant, like, I don't want anybody around.
Yeah.
That would have been like really tough for me because I kind of wanted it to be like a sweet R moment, and you nailed that. You nailed it. Like, I really can't say that enough that I didn't have any expectations because I think I just knew you had it in the bag, and you did.
But here's the last thing I'll say, and thank you so much because like I really, 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 really wanted it to be special.
It was so special.
Is I had no idea what it was going to be until that idea hit my head.
The book?
Yeah.
The book for Bubs is like, it's so good because it just brings in our little babe. Our 1-year-old.
Because I wanted it to check the boxes that matter to us.
And the book is, I wasn't even on my radar. I couldn't even begin to think of a book. Love it.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm so excited to spend life with you.
I love you too. And we love you guys. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Two Parents in a Podcast, powered by Just Media House. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, rate, and review. Stay connected on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook at Two Parents in a Pod. Welcome to our home. Sorry it's so messy. New episodes every Thursday.